There's no other way of doing Ho Chi Minh. Subscribe to follow along.
Thank you.
Hello! How are you? We're back with Henry and Haley. Gonna jump on these bikes today. We are doing a food tour of Ho Chi Minh.
I'm excited to eat.
Oh yeah? Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to eating a bunch of food. We have a big appetite. We didn't eat too much today.
So we made it to our first stop and Henry was just telling us that if you want to have good Vietnamese food, it's always on the street.
So at this little food restaurant here, they're known for their Banh Sao and Banh Khọt. Sorry for the pronunciation. Right here, two different dishes. It's funny enough, we just learned that Banh Sao, actually the Sao is the sound of the sizzling when the pancake's being made. So it's like bread sizzle. And then the Banh Khọt, the Khot is actually the sound when they're hitting those tiny little ones out of the pan. So they're hitting the pan.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Holy smokes.
Oh, we use our fingers.
Clean.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, clean your finger first.
Look, this guy comes prepared.
Oh, wow.
With a wet wipe.
We've been in Vietnam for a long time already.
We have to know what the plan is. Do you eat it? No.
I'm smelling it first. Is this long?
Oh, I don't recognize this
I know,
one.
this seems new.
This seems new. I don't know if we've
Okay,
had
I'm
this
gonna
before.
try it.
Yeah, you should try it.
It's very bitter, almost sour tasting.
Oh my god.
It's flavorful.
It's interesting.
Tastes like almost like lime. Is it a lime leaf?
No.
It's so citrusy.
The taste of the leaf, very similar to the taste of the fruit.
So this is called ambarella leaf. The ambarella fruit actually, we haven't had on this trip until this morning. It sort of reminded us of a crunchy, bitter, sour mango. And the leaf tastes just like it.
Right, here you can see it looks like heart, right? Very cute.
Very cute.
And something cute, you have to be careful.
Oh, you have to be careful with what's cute.
Oh, it smells like
Like fish?
It tastes like fish. What is it?
It smells like fish.
It's definitely on like in.
Oh wow.
What is it?
Tastes a bit fishy.
Yeah.
Like river fish.
It's fish mint. Fish mint, is that right?
And we've had it in our food, but we didn't know what it was.
Wow, it's a leaf that tastes fishy.
Next one.
Oh,
It's licorice. Licorice leaf.
is it licorice?
Tastes like licorice. What's this one?
Like a celery leaf, or it's bitter, like kale. It's the radish kind, the onion radish. You know,
yeah.
we've had it before. It's got spicy radish, spicy. We've had this before.
Couldn't tell you, but it tastes like spicy radish.
Wasabi. So
Fake
anytime you buy wasabi in the supermarket, a small tube, that's right.
It's not.
Yeah,
It's not
because
really
wasabi
wasabi.
is
It's fake
so
wasabi.
expensive.
Wasabi alternative.
There you go.
So the purpose of all these different leaves that we've had is actually to balance out the oils from the Banh Sao and the Banh Khọt. And so you put them all together in like a little sandwich and you have all these different leaf flavors come out as well.
I'm excited.
This will be
cool.
very nice.
Like that.
Wrap it up.
Yeah, wrap it up.
Ready? That's really good. It's true though, you need the greenery. It really like
Makes everything like pop.
you get crunch, the meat, and it's amazing.
I'm excited for this. Look at this. Beautiful like little wrap. They do actually balance each other out, all the leaves.
Nice, eh?
Yeah, it's really good. Like none of them stand out too much. I'm not tasting licorice or too much of the fish leaf, you know, or too much of whatever else. And that just feels healthy.
All right, so this is called Bangkok, and it is the smaller version. And same story as Keith said, the second word is because of the noise it makes when they bang them out of the little Tupperwares that
That's
they're
so
made
funny,
in.
yeah, like a little muffin tin.
And so it's got shrimp on it and mung beans. And then he put coconut milk over top of it.
Give it a go.
Mmm.
Good stuff? Mm-hmm. Is it sweet?
No, but it's like the other one. It's crunchy and dry, where this one in the middle is like nice and soft and yummy. And it's creamier too because of the coconut milk. It's really nice.
And to wash it all down, we have jasmine tea, which they call it student beer.
Because it looks like
Pretty
beer.
self-explanatory. That was good stuff.
Amazing first stop, and now we're going back to the bikes.
We're heading into the busy part of town. A lot of motorcycles here. Arms and hands in the vehicle at all times.
We arrived at our next stop, which we just drove through the most beautiful flower market, and it's the biggest one in Ho Chi Minh City. And now we're just walking along, and eventually I think gonna find some street food.
All right, you know what this means, folks? We're gonna be smelling every flower that's in this market.
We'll definitely.
It's open 24 hours, so we can actually do that. Oh, pink is nice. Pink is nice. These roses? Decent,
They're
decent.
amazing.
Maybe I should turn my head around. There's a lot of beautiful flowers here. This whole place just smells fantastic.
But we gotta keep
We're
going.
actually going this way, though.
There's a food tour, not a flower tour.
Right, sorry.
We're at our next stop.
We know what this is. Vietnamese pizza. We've had a couple of these. This one looks particularly good, though. It looks nice and thick.
And
You notice that?
fresh. He's making it fresh.
Fresh
right
off
for
the
us.
charcoal.
Wow.
Hello. Delivery.
Delivery, we got our pizza. Look at how gorgeous this is. My mouth is watering just looking at it. Look at this. Wow. This is our version of pizza. We haven't had pizza once on this trip other than Vietnamese pizza.
Vietnamese pizza, that's
Okay, I'm
right.
going
Give
for
it a
it.
go. There's real cheese on this.
Best one yet.
By far.
By far. Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Yeah.
It's like crunchy and cheesy because there's laughing cow on here and spicy. I love it.
Devin's absolutely right. This one tastes like so much better than the other ones you had. It's like they're all trying to be like this. It's got the crunch, the sweet, the spicy. Yeah, this
creamy.
is the creamy.
And the onions too are like perfect.
This is absolutely what it's supposed to be like.
Amazing. Nicely done on the
Thank you.
location.
Thank you so
wow. So we learned that a lot of times it's made with pork, but this one is made with beef. And if you saw, he took the lemongrass out of the center, and that's how they cook it for both flavor and smell. And then this is like pickled morning glory. So super cool. And then I got a little dip of each of the sauces. That's really good.
It's actually good, yeah.
It's like, it kind of tastes like a meatball. Like a
Yeah,
nice
meatball?
meatball.
Oh, look at that.
Ooh, a little bit of both. Nicely done.
Green and red chili sauce. Here we go. Oh, that's cool. That's fun. That spice. Leaves chewy and nice, but crunchy on the outside. It leaves a good touch, actually. Really good sausage. I like that. These lemongrass beef sticks that we've seen actually quite a few times, but they've never been super appetizing. These ones are, however, appetizing. They're called nembo nong sa, which means sausage, beef, grilled, lemongrass flavored. Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you. Took 10 minutes for that.
So this is apparently salty. I'm curious. So it's banana, sticky rice, and then you cover it in coconut milk, and they grill it on charcoal in a leaf, and then you take the leaf off. And I'm gonna go for it. This is a really big bite.
It's also not dessert, right?
No, it's not dessert, we learned. Apparently it's salty. Let's see how this goes. I might be chewing for a while.
That's a big mouthful for you, Dev. 10 hours later. Do you taste the coconut a lot? Is the banana, like, what's the banana like, soft inside? We're never gonna know, are we?
It was really good. The coconut makes it really creamy. The banana's very strong tasting. And the rice is really cool because it's soft on the inside and then crunchy on the outside. I really, really like this. It's really cool.
And not as a dessert.
I would eat it as dessert. It was still sweet to me. Like, I really liked it. But I think why it's not a dessert, it's a meal, is because of how much there is and how heavy it is.
Right,
Like, it's
okay.
too much to eat after you eat something else.
Okay, okay.
If that makes sense.
Oh, definitely a good breakfast, yeah. That's so nice.
That was delicious. I'm already getting full. This was stop 2. I loved this stop so much. Street food in Vietnam is so good.
Also funny, I feel tall here. I'm only 6'1". I'm like hitting my head on these like canopies. We've entered the sea of bikes. It's actually wild. Now there's a roundabout coming. I don't know how Henry does this. Or Haley, you guys are good drivers. Alright, back in we go.
That was some crazy good, impressive driving.
You saw that, that was insane. I mean, people are so used to it here, they've grown up on motorcycles and it's like nothing, but I'm happy we're with these guys.
That was so much fun. It's like you come for the food, but also being
It's
safe
fun.
on bikes.
It's adventurous.
It was so fun.
I mean, it's also huge to get around, right? Because we have to go to all the good spots.
Which is all over.
Speaking of which, we're having crab noodle soup next. All right, so in this crab noodle soup, we have tapioca noodles, which we haven't had yet, I don't think. Spring onions, cilantro, crab cake, an egg,
Quail
spring
egg.
onions,
Yeah.
quail egg too.
Quail
Yeah,
egg.
look at that little quail egg.
Yeah.
So here I go. 2 minutes to go here. Oh, we haven't had crab this whole time in Vietnam, and I see it everywhere, and I crave it. This is perfect. I'm so happy that we got this. Ready to go off to our next and final stop for dessert. That was some amazing crab noodle soup, best I've ever had, and some very memorable soup altogether from the entire trip to Southeast Asia.
Go!
Made it.
We made it.
Ready for dessert? You got some room in your little belly?
Oh, like this full, but I can go to here.
All right, ready to cross the street, Dev?
Let's do it.
Can you hold my hand, Haley? Thank you, Haley. Oh, you're right. This is even smaller. I think it changes height, right, based on the meal. So like the entree is higher, and then the main meal gets lower, and the dessert's like really low to the ground. Yeah.
So that the yellow thing, yeah, that's the egg pudding.
Okay.
White coconut milk and coffee and ice. Now you mix it up and eat that.
Dev, you coffee fiend, give it a try.
So I do a little mixy mix. Stir, stir, stir. I'm going for it. It's nice. It's true. It's like there's like the pudding chunks, and then it's coffee, and then the ice is really nice too.
Refreshing. So it's fully a flan at the bottom. You mix it up, break it up in little pieces with ice and coffee. It's
Our
phenomenal.
kind of dessert. It's amazing.
It's actually so tasty, and it's very refreshing. That's it, it's all gone. This for us is what we call a take home, which means that we will be taking this home because it's easy to make and we have the ingredients accessible.
We're gonna try and
That
make
good.
it.
True, we can't necessarily make this like this. But
We'll
we'll try. Just finished the dessert. That was our final food stop. Amazing, what a wrap. And they always give you jasmine tea to go with your coffee.
To wash it down, which is so cool. And we were told we have one last stop. As he said, it's not food. It's a
little
secret
place
stop.
with a good
It's gonna
view.
be quiet, apparently, because it's been really busy.
Let's go check it out.
Let's go see.
Yeah, actually that was so fun, that tunnel. Zooming! That was awesome, wasn't it? That tunnel was so fun. Into the dark we go. Away from everyone. We've made it to a really unique local lookout spot. That was totally awesome. I love that tunnel. Zoom down a ramp. Oh, it's awesome. They have a specific bike lane so you don't have to deal with cars around you and stuff. Man, this is fun. Scooting around town, thank goodness for our drivers. It would not be the same experience if we were driving around, I can tell you that. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, the next stoplight.
Somehow you're always with us.
I know, it's amazing.
Give me some space. Honestly, there's no other way of doing Ho Chi Minh. This is the way to do it. The links are below, by the way, to Yes Ride, the business with Henry and Haley.
Wow, just right where we started.
Service. Here you are, sir.
Thank you so much.
Honestly, I was just saying, like, there's no other way of doing Ho Chi Minh.
No,
Like this, this is the way to do it.
This specific tour. Yes, right. You have to do it.
Yeah, honestly, thank you guys so much. You guys are beautiful people. It's been fantastic. See ya. Well, that's a wrap.
Oh,
what an amazing way of
goodness.
seeing Ho Chi Minh City. Can't recommend it enough.
No, like the links below, if you're in the city, you need to do this tour. It was incredible food, incredible people. Oh, wow, I'm just so happy.
Amazing food. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you soon.
Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Thank you. I look good there?
You're looking good. So this one is called Ben
Sale.
Xiao. I'm sorry.
That's, you know.
Yeah. Ben Xiao.
Hands and feet in the vehicle at all times. Just eating up the storm here, aren't we? Doing a happy food dance?
Always. It's amazing.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, fancy meeting you here.
Bye-bye.
See you later.